Hey everyone, welcome back to Addie P's Real Estate Tea, where today we're going to discuss March 2024 market report stats. Now, before I get into the video, as I always so graciously ask, and you also graciously oblige, please hit that thumbs up button if you like what you hear. It definitely helps me out. And consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do subscribe, please hit the bell notification to be notified of future videos on the channel. And you already know. If you're watching me and following me over on Instagram, don't forget to drop me a heart, show me some love, and follow me. All right. Now, March did not disappoint. Again, we are in an election year. So, in an election year, we do see heightened pricing. We do see a more smoother real estate market. And a lot of industry experts have been beating the same drum that I'm beating, that listing or not listing prices, but existing home sale prices are going to continue to rise. We are not going to see a dip in home sale prices anytime soon. In fact, NAR reported a 5.7 increase year over year in existing home sale prices to 384.5, which is great. And we will continue to see that trend. Now, what happens after election? Who knows? I really don't think that that's going to change much. But housing is definitely going to continue to be on that rise as far as housing prices go. Now, on the flip side of that, from a buyer perspective, that's going to continue to restrict buyer ability and housing affordability, where buyers are going to still experience some difficulty. Even if interest rates go down, the housing prices being higher is going to create the whole competitive market. Buyer demand is still high, although housing affordability is still kind of teetering. Now, the easing of interest rates in the mortgage sector has helped a little bit, but again, with the housing prices being what they are, housing affordability is still an issue on the buy end of it. Now, here in the Lehigh Valley, new listings have decreased. In fact, year over year, we're down in the double digits by 19.6% in inventory. And I don't anticipate that we're going to have any kind of spike in inventory. I do think that we will potentially see a little bit more dribs and dribbles of inventory coming on market, mainly from a seasonal perspective. But I do think that listing inventory will continue to be restricted, and that's throughout the rest of the year. So you really want to, if you're on the buying end of it, be on your A game as far as your financials, and really kind of keep an open mind when you're looking at something, and maybe kind of not be too picky, if I may, because the listing inventory is not going to magically just grow. Building, although we have seen some positive uptick in, building still cannot catch up with what buyer demand is here. All right, now for pending sales, we were up. So there is some more sales activity, which of course we expect that at this time of year, again in spring. And like I just said, the inventory levels have shrank year over year. We, in fact, for a month's supply of inventory, are at 1 month of inventory, which I will continue to repeat this as I always do in my videos. We need 3.5 to 4 months of inventory in order to have a healthy, balanced real estate market. On the sales side, y'all should be really happy that median sales price increased by almost 10%, by 9.8% to 335,000, which is great here in the Lehigh Valley. Days on market was down by 15.4% to 22 days on the market. Anything 30 and under, sweet. All right. So we will continue to see these favorable market conditions, I anticipate, unless something like meteoric weird happens. I really anticipate us seeing a great real estate market to come in 2024, especially on the south side. And hopefully we will have a little bit more inventory to help the buyers that are out there who have been, looking for quite some time now. And I hope that the interest rates that the Fed is telling us the truth, in that they do get cut a little bit more, to help aid some of these buyers out here with their housing affordability and help them achieve home ownership. But we shall see. All right, guys, well, stay tuned. I do have a new video coming out after this one, next week, in regard to squatters. And this is definitely going to hit home for my landlord client, or even if you are in the process of wanting to become a landlord. You don't want to miss this video. So stay tuned, and until then, stay blessed.